But hello and welcome. We're at a new game. It's a horror visual novel that came out 6 days ago. Haven't played it yet. I haven't really seen it in on stream much, so I figured this would be a good thing to start. So we're going to give it a go, see how everything goes. I am also just going to have a quick thing on Twitch. God damn it, come on. Yes, I'm on my way over. I should be there soon. That's a relief. I was afraid you might bail on me. No way, I'm not going to leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight. I'm not far from yours. Okay. See you soon. Not if this game has its way. Anita Reynolds, you were always such a scaredy cat. Well, it turns out probably with good reason. Jesus. Anita's house was a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights she's home alone as both her parents work late. I would have thought she'd be used to it, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. And that is why we decided that I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party, one we used to have as kids. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, a part of me was secretly looking forward to it. Everybody loves sleepovers, let's be honest. It'd be nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. Oh, wouldn't it hell? Any excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie and stuff our faces full of sugary snacks. I am up for that one. Who else is? You do. You do what? Sleepovers are awesome. Yes, they are. We're gonna knock. We're gonna be sensible and knock. Before I realised it, I was already at her door again. And this neighbourhood is so quiet. I ponder how best to make my presence known. And we're going to knock on the door. I step up to the door and knock twice. Don't knock twice. That's a fun horror film, actually. Knock, knock. Coming, coming. Look how pretty the drawings are. You made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long? Of course, you're fashionably late as usual. Did you know fashionably late? Yeah, what are we going to do? Apologise or joke about it? Guys, it's up to you. And a fluffy cat. Or, conversely, we have many instruments. You want a joke? Someone said joke. Ah! We joke. Hello, kitty. You know, I'm worth the wait. I am not, but okay. As the one who's always doing the waiting, I'd have to disagree. Do you want me here or not? I can go home. Right now, you're the one keeping me waiting. It's freezing out here. Are you going to let me in or not? If you're cold, it serves you right. Consider it payback for your tardiness. I knew you were evil. Yay. Growler's agreeing with me. You're a bitch for making me cold. Keanu Reeves film. It's been so long since I last visited, I almost feel nostalgic. There are so many Keanu Reeves films. You should drop by more often. My parents have been working late more and more these days, so you can definitely stay over some more. Hey, it's almost like a setup for some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're all alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over. Cute girl? Where? I don't see any. Best friends, being dicks to each other for years. Hey, don't hate, appreciate. You know that I'm a real catch. Okay. Yeah, it's a very weird art style, but really cool at the same time. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts these last few days. Okay, why is that? Okay. Are we saying it's not a problem, or are we gonna joke about it? Or shall we let the dice decide? Let's let the dice decide. I'm gonna put that on top of the microphone. Dice. We're using dice. Okay. Odds, it's no problem. Evens, we joke about it. Evens, we're joking about it. Growler, can you not mark the phone when I'm trying to... Right. Leaving it to you guys. Oh, but isn't that part of the fun of streaming? Don't thank me yet. You owe me one. Okay. I'm going to enjoy having you at my beck and call. Oh, wow. Kinky. I wonder what sort of errands I can send you on. Let's see, what if I get the munchies in the middle of the night? Someone will have to do a midnight shop run for me. You're so opportunistic. Then why did you invite me over? I prefer to think of it as a career skill. Future company boss bitch here. Fair. Future mob boss more like. Doesn't matter, either way, she's a boss. So, what's been bothering you? You having bad dreams again? Something like that, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I've been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition? Ooh! Don't say that. That's only going to freak me out even more. Look at her little face! It's more like I've been feeling like something's been watching me. You say something has been watching you, not someone. What do you mean? Like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this ever since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way here? Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I can see why you'd hate that, having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for about a week now. It's isolated to just on this street and nowhere else. And okay, that's freaky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Apparently there's over 30 different endings. So we could have a realistic one and a supernatural one. The whole thing looks really good. Don't you think that's odd? It makes going outside even more eerie, being unable to see what's lurking around me. You are paranoid, love, more than me. Is that why you feel eyes watching you? Because you can't see what's out there? Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away when I make it home. It follows me inside. Even now, I still feel a bit paranoid. What are you saying? Something is watching you through the walls? I don't think that's what she's saying. She's just saying she feels like she's being watched, dear. Yeah, there's a lot of replayability and 30 endings, because there's a request for here on the screen, main screen, for if you're a streamer, please don't play it through lots and lots of different times on stream so that other people can experience it as well. I don't know. I don't have an answer. It just gives me the creeps. I knew Anita for a long time, and we grew up through elementary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. This time is different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad might happen. It's enough to also put me slightly on edge, but I have to be strong for her sake. The hair on the back of my neck tingles. Was it just my imagination, or was something staring at me too? It depends on the content and how long it is. Oh yeah, I know this happened with Death Come True, where they asked streamers not to play it. Also, Persona 5 developers didn't like it either. There's more, you know, huh? Did you know there have been a few reported disappearances from this neighborhood lately? Seriously? I didn't know that. Yeah, 2 people went missing. There's been no trace of them and no clue about what happened. They just vanished. A handful of strangers with no connection to one another. Never say that. They all have a connection, even if it's just that they're randomly picked and by a serial killer. The police have no leads, so they're leaving open the possibility that they ran away on their own. Well, 9 times out of 10, they do that. So I'm only going to do 1 playthrough of this, maybe. No way, not all of them at the same time. I know, right? I know, right? So many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. All of this makes me so uncomfortable. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone knowing people have been disappearing? People were scared for a while, but that didn't last long. Eventually they just moved on. No one seems to think it's serious anymore. That is true of real life. The problem is that there's just no evidence of anything bad happening to them, but the fact that there's been no trace of them worries me. Yeah, it'd worry me too, mate. Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something was actually wrong? Could they live with themselves if they never find the missing people again? I remained silent, feeling somber suddenly. My gaze dropped down to the floor. Things had just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was running my mouth without thinking and forgot. It's okay. It's been a long time. Should have gotten over it by now, or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Time does not heal all wounds, just makes it easier. Rachel, it's just this time of year was the time she disappeared. Normally, I don't think about it anymore. After all this time, I learned to forget she's missing. Not really, though. You have to let go a little or it can eat you up. But during this time every year, it all comes rushing back and I remember too much. My sister is gone and I may never see her again. It suddenly hits me in one go and I get all emotional and I feel guilty about it because all I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like, how I never got any closure, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her were so mundane. It was just another normal day. That's the problem. I knew it was our final meeting together, I would have cherished the moment, cherished the sight of her and let her know how much I miss her. But it's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt and I'm upset about how I feel. Well, if it's over a year, she's probably dead. I'm really sorry, Rachel. So you should be, Anita. It sucks. I wish I could make it go away. But please don't blame yourself. Right. Odds, we're changing the subject. Evens, we joke about it. Odds, we're dead apparently, so we're changing the subject. Listen to us. We've launched straight into catching up. We haven't settled down yet. We need a change of pace. Oh yeah? I haven't even offered you something to drink yet. Would you like something from the kitchen? Well, unless you have drinks in your room. I thought you'd never ask.